Good morning, everyone. My name is Damon Mack, and today I just wanted to explain what triple R diagram stands for. The three R's. There's recognize, realize, and repeat. This is a process I created for you to help you in life. You can use it for any little problem, and it is mainly just for like you can use it for personal problems or things in life. The first R stands for recognize exactly where you have the problem, like what's wrong with you today, or what's wrong with this little problem, like a piece of your life. First you gotta recognize what that is, and then you realize how to fix it. So that's your key, and you realize how to fix it, like what exactly do you have to change, and what do you have to replace in it, whatever, and like there's different things on different problems on how you're going to solve different problems in life. The third one is repeat. So once you find out exactly what helps you, and what's your key, and how you're able to fix a little problem, like what did you have to do? Did you just have to do counseling, or did you just have to maybe find a new dry hobby? There's a lot of simple little stuff you can do in life to get over stuff. Even for grieving, you just grieving takes time, but you have to remember the key time to grieving is 18 months. Same thing for addictions. So if you're trying to get if you're trying to get over an addiction, if you can quit for at least 18 months, you got it licked. You don't actually need it again. After 18 months, you should be good for the rest of your life if you really want to quit. And then the other one is for that last R. I was going to talk about that repetition part. That's how we learned how to walk, and how we learned how to talk, how we learned to write our names in school, how we're able to say our names, how are we learn to how are we able to learn and memorize the whole alphabet from A to Z as little kids, when we have just learning small capacities as a child. So think about that. How did we learn that? That was through repetition. We just did it over and over because we went to school over and over. So if today, say you're 40 years old and you want to quit drinking, you hit rock bottom. So that's where you recognize that you got a problem, and then that you're running out of time. Maybe you don't want to drink no more, or maybe you don't want to get high no more. Maybe you want to start seeing your kids, or maybe you want to start saving up money. Maybe you've been working a long time and you just you can't seem to save any money. So you're gonna have to quit an addiction. So you gotta remember, you have to quit at least 18 months before you can really quit drinking for life. And then you recognize, how did you fix it? Like, did you start working out? Did you get counseling? Did you deal with your problems properly? And repeat that process, just like how you were when you were a little kid, learning your ABCs. You went to school every day, and every year you got a new teacher, you got upgraded, and then you learned how to handwrite. Then you learned how to do multiplication, instead of just adding and subtracting. All of a sudden you're doing multiplication and division, and you're solving equations in math, and you're a little mathematician. Stuff like that. That was all learned through repetition, and that's how all our brain works: repetition. So if you want to become a better person, practice on being a better person every day and repeat that process over and over and over again until it's mastered. Once it's mastered, it's a part of you. You'll never have to practice again. If you do it every day, it's not that hard to do it because it's in your blood. It's in your regular daily routine, and it's something that motivates you, and you feel proud of yourself for learning that new thing, or quitting that drug, or slowing down on alcohol, or dealing with your anger problem, or learning how to be a proper parent, because proper parenting is one of the key things, and there's a lot of us out in the world that have grew up in dysfunctional families, so we swear a lot, and stuff I see on my reserve is there's a lot of alcoholism, and today, living here in Laurens, there's a big drug crisis going on. So, anyways, that's what the triple R stands for. Recognize, realize, and repeat. Have a good day.